Have you ever been there? The bad things. They just keep on coming. They never seem to let up. My husband Bill and I have been there, and in some ways we still are right now. It makes me think of a shadow passing overhead. Everything cowers instinctively, feeling somehow that the shadow of death has passed. And the stories, well, they say that the sun comes out tomorrow. Isn't that what happens? Oh, I don't know. I've only just heard of a city called heaven. Imagine with me a little house in the woods, your forever home on a creek that never runs dry, full of ducks, salamanders, and fox kits that play in the sun. They look like kittens. It is peaceful, and you are happy. Things change. A beloved neighbor dies. A surviving spouse has to sell. A buyer appears, and the sun is blotted out. You've seen the movie. A shadow crosses the land, temperatures drop, Happy Valley turned into a wasteland as evil replaces good, suspicions arise, flowers wilt, the skies darkened, and there is sadness and tears throughout the land. And it should be only a movie, but it does happen in real life. How do you go on when Happy Valley turns into Sorrow's Gulch and shadow is thy neighbor? The old Negro spiritual wails, I am a poor pilgrim of sorrow. I'm tossed in this world alone. No hope have I for tomorrow. But I've heard of your city called heaven, and I've started to make it my home. Well, I've heard, and I've listened, and I've learned that bad things happen to good neighbors, to good people, to good nations. And I've heard of a story of a people who have endured for millennia. I've heard of a people enslaved under the Egyptians, tortured by the Romans, segregated and persecuted in the Middle Ages, told to convert or be killed under the Inquisition, ghettoized in Europe, exiled to die in Russian pogroms, then in death camps. I've heard these horrors continue today. Cross burnings, slurs public and private, sacred spaces defiled, premeditated shootings. I've heard of a people who hold to perseverance and hope, to the retelling of a story of deliverance, kindling the belief that oppression must be met with truth-telling, and that no one is free until we are all free. I remember that story when I think of Jesus, hailed today as a Savior, only to be turned on and killed in 7 short days. I hear all of the stories, and then I consider my neighbor. Who is my neighbor? It sure is easy to know when everyone agrees that Happy Valley is a happy place, but others arrive carrying scars so deep, wounds so profound that I cannot see them. And with acknowledgments to Diane Reeves when she writes and sings, sometimes you won't understand why life is the way it is. Things don't always go the way you plan them. But I believe truth and time are synonymous, and through time, all things are revealed. I hear the stories passed down through generations. They touch me today. Things don't always work out the way I planned them, and very bad things happen to very good people. And still there is grace, amazing grace, of friends, of family, of faith.